funny stuff. It's just a fun, safe place for you and I to basically coexist and kind of like hang out, you know. Hopefully you can relax, and it kind of helps me to get my mind out, you know. Y'all, I kind of want to talk about the creative process today. Jeez, holy fuck. I don't know if you are an artist, but sharing your art is really, really hard. Oh my god, today, I've been telling you in the later videos, if you're new here, welcome, but I'm working on a short film, and we are in post-production, editing, and, we're trying to do picture lock next weekend, which basically means, like, having the picture locked, as I always keep saying, but basically just like having the outline of the footage, basically having the video finished, and then we're basically just gonna like color it and bring sound and just like brighten it up a little bit. But today, you know, I've been working on this for a month. I've been working on this project for over a year now. Not a lot of people. Some people have like, you know, been able to like read the script. Some people have been like brought on in different times of the project, but not to the extent that it is now. Today I got a draft of the short film, and I basically sent it out to a lot of people that I know. Some people that have read the script, most people that have not read the script, that have not even known this whole process, and I basically am asking for them to critique the film, which just puts me in a really ugly, nasty kind of space right now, headspace. I did not like doing this. I hated doing this, but I'm doing it because I know it's going to help the project. And I think it's a thing, right? Like, where you create something and your heart is really invested, and you spend all this time, and you naturally want to protect it, right? If you love something, you want to protect it. You don't want to like let it out in the world for people to, you know, be mean to it, to analyze it, to really look at it, right? I guess this kind of goes with our attention last week of like allowing ourselves to be seen. It's scary to allow the things you love to be seen because they can be hurt, right? It sometimes feels safer to be invisible. But I shared it today because, and it's scary because I'm not only sharing with people, but I'm asking them to critique it. I'm asking for their opinions, for their unbiased opinions, for, you know, if it makes sense, if the story makes sense, if it's good, if it, you know, what it needs to be better. And honestly, like, my biggest fear is that people are just gonna hate it. And it hurts. And I know I can easily say, you know, like, as long as I love it, that's all that matters. And I think that is true, but it's like I spend so much time, energy, and effort that, like, I just hope that people watch it and they feel me, you know? Like, I hope they feel the love, the thought that I put into this, and it's not perfect, and it's not gonna be, but, like, I just really hope it means something, because it means a lot to me, and if this is a dream, see, I'm already getting emotional, but this is like a dream of mine to do, to make this film, and it's so scary. Maybe feeling like a fraud, you know, having people watch it and them being like, oh, that's what you're working on all year, like, it's nothing, you know, like, oh, eh. So it's really scary. I feel really crappy. I sent it all, like, it was so interesting. I mean, what I did today, it was actually a very busy day, you guys. I got B-roll with Miles, my DP. We got, like, extra footage, basically, for the film to, like, help with pacing. And it's not in the first time we're sending to people, but I did that. And then, you know, Ellie, my editor, sent me the link. And, I literally, like, sat down in my car. I rewatched the whole thing. Then Miles, like, called me, because he rewatched it too, and then he started giving me notes, and very, very cool. I trust Miles. Like, I love it, but I was just so tired from the day, like, doing all this footage. Like, we started at 8:30, we ended at 2, and then, like, we watched it, and he was giving me some critiques, and then I literally just, like, went to my apartment. I literally just, like, sat down for 15 minutes. I just sent it to everyone, and then I just went to Trader Joe's, got pizza, and I just, like, turned my phone on silent. And I've just been in, like, a shitty mood since, and it's, like, 10 p.m., and I'm not in a shitty mood. I don't know. Also, I'm weird. I don't know if you ever do this. I kind of hope you don't, because it makes me feel like I'm fucking crazy. But like sometimes I'm on YouTube and I will get down dark rabbit holes. So like it also was not helping that I was like watching documentaries on like 9/11 and all these sad events and everything. And I find it very interesting. This is a huge tangent, but that's what I do best. We ramble, right? So 9/11, it actually took place out of Boston, which you probably know about, like the airplanes, and that's where I'm from. I was born in 1997, so I was like 4 years old, so I don't really remember 9/11. I have some memories. But growing up, I would always meet people that were highly impacted, like my principal in high school. Every 9/11 we would take I don't know if you remember this, but do you remember like the first 10 years of 9/11? After 9/11 we would take a moment of silence on 9/11 for like, maybe it was like 2 minutes or something, or maybe it wasn't 2 minutes, maybe it was like actually 22 minutes, maybe it was the time between the first plane and the second plane hitting. We did something like that. And there was one year when I think it was the 10th anniversary actually, yeah, because it's 2011, which is when I entered high school. And her stepdad and it's either her mom and her stepdad or her dad and her stepmom, they were on the plane that went to the ground in Pennsylvania that the people fought on. And yeah, it was just I remember feeling very impacted by hearing that and knowing someone that like lost loved ones. And I'm on this tangent. I hope that's not too depressing for you. I will switch it up. But it's always interesting looking back to where we come from and like these events, right? So I don't know if you do ever do that. I don't know why when I'm in a mood sometimes I find myself gravitating towards sadder things, maybe to make what I'm going through not feel so rough and intense. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, today's been a scary day. It's even scarier like I sent it out. I don't know when people are going to be responding. They're going to slowly be sending me emails, and you know, someone already sent me a voice memo, and it's just like, yeah, I'm just very, very scared of people's opinions. And I don't know if it gets better over time, the more art you make. Yeah, I'm just scared shitless, so I just kind of want to talk about that. I want to be honest with you guys. Anyone that's inspired to make art, like, I guess just know that this is part of the process. And it's not as bad as it feels right now. I know that. I can, like, conceptualize that. But there is a very weird emotional connection you have with your art pieces. And I think that's a good sign because it means that you love it, right? So, yeah, I just wanted to confide in you about that. Wish me luck, and I do know that we're gonna make it the best that it can be. And yeah, I'm just scared. I'm scared. I'm meeting with the sound designer tomorrow. Then gotta start composing, and it's just like, it's this thing that I feel like, it's weird, you guys, because I'm also afraid to let it go. That's the thing too. I've had a lot of fun editing, a lot of fun being with Miles and doing all this, and I realized today, I was like, once this is done and gone, I'm just scared I'll never be able to do it again. And I'm scared, you know, that this is my only chance for having this experience. And I think I gotta look with it more as gratitude than anything else. But, you know, it takes money, it takes a lot of time to make these projects, and like, it's taken me a year, and it takes so much energy out of you, and I think it's worth it. But it's just, y'all, I'm just in the feels today. I don't know about you, if you're in your feels today too, or if you've been recently. Just know that it's okay. I'm here with you. If you're a dude, I'm letting you know it's also cool for you to cry. If you're a girl, it's cool for you to cry. If you're not binary, if you're just a person, if you're a human being, you can cry. It's so okay to feel emotions. I think it's even better to like feel things, and it's okay if it's irrational. I guess my thing is like just let it go through you, don't live with it, you know, like if you're feeling sad, feel it and let it go. Don't, I wouldn't say embrace the emotion, don't try and sit with it in it, you know, because sometimes I'll do that like I am doing tonight, and it kind of just like kills you a little bit, right? Just not helpful. So yeah, I guess that's kind of my ramble. I am going to Disneyland tomorrow, which is crazy. I've never been. So wish me luck. I mean, by the time you watch this video, I will have already been. I'm filming this on Saturday night. I'm going on Sunday with John, his kind of girl that he's seeing, and then she kind of like works for Disney, so she got us like free tickets, and they invited me, and then I invited my friend Kylie. So that'll be fun. So I'm gonna wake up early, get coffee with a potential sound designer. I'm meeting them. I think they're non-binaries. I'm meeting them for coffee and just to talk about the project. Wish me luck. And then like we're gonna be talking about tone, and I know nothing about science. Not science sound. So that'll be good. And yeah. I guess I feel very grateful today for my friends, for Miles, and this girl named Olivia. If you guys ever see the short film, which I'm sure I put on this channel, Olivia's in it. She's in the party scene. She walks past the door, but they're just great. Like she let me into her home today. She was like holding lights, and we were filming our bookshelf for some B-roll, and Miles like spent all today with me on the street filming stuff, and you know, we're all in film for some reason. Like she works kind of as a I think like a marketer for films and stuff. Like she's for movie posters and like just the marketing sector of it. But there's a type of people, and I think we're these type of people that love like being on set and just like creating things. I know I love set energy. I just love us creating things and making a world out of the world we have. It's kind of like playing, but there's that. But then when I actually think about it too, it's just the fact that these people are, like I was saying, helping a dream come true. This is a story I created, and I would not be able to do any of this without these people. And you know, like Miles and Olivia, I'm not paying them to help me. I pay people in my crew to help me, and I did pay Miles like when we shot the thing, but it just warms my heart to have people like invested in it. And I think that's where my fear stems from, because I'm scared that they are gonna be like, oh, Nick is a fraud. Oh, like he's just like everyone else. His thing doesn't matter. And I guess this is like the healthy thing. I don't know if you ever do this. I should do this more, but I heard this thing where it's like, you know, when you're scared of something, it's always good to kind of like write out the worst case scenarios, because you usually realize it's not that bad. I guess that's what this video is. I guess the worst case scenario is if everyone hates it. If everyone hates it, I know that I love it. And I love moments of it. So I'll definitely keep it. And we're gonna finish it no matter what. I think it's just scary because like I sent it to people like John and stuff, and I don't even know if our art lines up. Like I don't know if like, for me, the story hits me because like I feel it because I'm queer as fuck, but he's so straight, so it's also like I don't know if he's gonna feel the emotional beats the same. I hope he does, because I hope that's what good writing is, but I'm just scared. And I haven't been this scared for a while, y'all. And it's humbling. It's part of the process. I know it's gonna make me a better artist, because like you probably have seen me on this channel. It was even scary for me to share my script on this channel. And the thing is, I'm not even gonna like know you guys that much, but I used to not even share my scripts, and I still kind of don't. And this is just forcing me to like show that I'm not perfect. Maybe that's the whole thing. I'm showing that I'm not perfect. I'm showing that I'm a work in progress and that my art is, it can be okay and it can be shit. And I'm okay with standing behind it, even if it's shit. And that's where I need to live, and that's where I think I'm scared to live, but I know I can live there. Where one day, I want to be so proud of my art, where if someone says I don't like it, I go, that's fine, but I know what I created, and the meaning behind it, and I know it's worth living, and for people to see it. That's where I want to be, and I hope I, achieve that with this project, if not future projects. But that takes a lot of confidence, and the thing is, I'm new. Right? I've never done this before, so I think that's why it's so scary, because I've never shared a project before. That's something I put so much energy and love into. So, wish me luck. I will keep you guys updated. I also apologize, but I also don't apologize, because life is crazy and life kind of happens to us in different waves, right? So if you've probably been watching the videos, I feel like you probably sense that I'm not in like a low phase. I don't know if I describe it as a low and a high, but I'm definitely more in the feels than normal. I'm kind of like going through life. Let's say if life's like a river, I'm floating on it. I'm kind of like swimming against the current. Feels like a little bit. So I hope you don't mind that with my videos. I'm kind of just reflecting to you on that. But I also think it's important for us to acknowledge that that's life, and that we are still worthy of, sharing our stories when we're going through that. And also, like, we're not alone. So, like, if you ever feel like you're going through life and it's hard and everything, just know we've all been there. I'm there right now. And it's not a representation of you or anything you've done. That's just kind of how it happens sometimes. We're always changing, and and life is hard. It is. And you're doing amazing. You really, really are. I'm very proud of you. If no one's told you, I'm very proud of you. And I hope that you find things that you're proud of this week for you. So yeah, that's kind of my creative process. Let me know if you've ever experienced anything like that as well, where it's like hard to share with people. I think that's a universal thing, but like I just realized that that's very much my issue right now. It's scary. I think it's interesting too, because the industry is slowed down right now, and I am doing Uber Eats, and this film is kind of all I'm really focusing on, and I think that's where it scares me, because it's like all my energy's in this, and for it to fail, it would scare the shit out of me. But it's also okay if it fails, and I need to let myself realize that too, that it's not the success or failing that matters, it's the process, and I've already learned so much by it. And also, what even is failure? I think failure is not getting into any festivals, which at this point, I hope we do, but I also don't know, because it's 20 minutes long. It's a long ass short. But no, I think failing is actually just not completing it. And I get it, like, this is scary shit. I feel like I'm about to not go to war. I feel like I'm about to, like, not even bungee jump. I just feel like I'm about to go into this room and meet all these new people, and they know everything about me. I know nothing about them. And, I'm just hoping they like me. And they're gonna have to tell me the honest truth if they do or not. Maybe it's that. Maybe it feels like high school lunch. Maybe it feels like, you enter the cafeteria, you're like looking for people to sit with, but you don't really feel like you belong. And then you find your people. That's not even like what this is either. I don't know, it's hard to describe, I guess. I'm just scared. It's also like, which critiques do you accept? And, it's, even with YouTube, it's hard. I'm sometimes reluctant on reading comments because, there's been some that have been mean. Actually, like one that's been mean. And that just, makes you scared. And it's stupid because, you know, like all this, people aren't actually physically hurting you, but it's like emotionally, it like gets you. But I'm done talking about this. I think you're probably done hearing about this. I'll let you know. I mean, by Tuesday, I'll probably will have, by the time this is out, I probably would have found some feedback already, so I hope people like it. But, yeah. I love you. I hope this kind of brought you out of your head. You're kind of in my world now, so welcome. But yeah, I just hope you're doing really well. It's funny. I think my sister, so I'm a twin, I think my sister is doing really, really, really well. And I'm never going to say it's because I'm suffering. We are twins. But it is really crazy that she's doing fantastically well. She got a boyfriend. She's like, I think really liking life. Hopefully, knock on wood, fingers crossed that stays the same. I love that, but you know, life ebbs and flows, and I'm just saying that I hope that you're doing really well too. And you know, life gets better, and it's gratitude, and it's just like feeling things, right? So yeah, that's it. As always, if you could like this video, it means the world to me. Feel free to like leave some requests in the comments below of anything you want me to ramble on. It could be like any topic too. If you're just like, ooh, Nick, I'm really into this, I want to know your opinion on this, like just shoot it to me. Then yeah, just be so easy on yourself. You're amazing. And if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, it means it's so easy for you to do, and it actually like warms my heart a lot. Yeah, so if you could do that, it means the world. But otherwise, I will see you in my next video. And remember to do things that make you